Honestly, I was really surprised when so many people like commented on my stories because as soon as I started hanging out with Dani and Lucas, then everybody was texting, "Oh my God, I know them." So I'm really stoked to have so many people in Brazil.
Se você é novo por aqui, a gente mora em Bali, na Indonésia, a capital dos nômades digitais no mundo. E mesmo produzindo conteúdo em português, a gente teve a oportunidade de conhecer diversos outros criadores de conteúdo. E hoje a gente vai conhecer o backstage do nosso grande amigo Niklas Christian, um grande filmmaker e um grande contador de histórias. Esse vídeo vai ser em inglês, mas mesmo que você não fale inglês, aqui no YouTube você consegue traduzir automaticamente.
Welcome to the creative.
Aqui temos ele, o homem. You have the man. Welcome to the vlog. You can say...
Olá, Brasil. Tudo bem?
Hoje o vlog vai ser especial, porque eu já falei com vocês. Nós temos o Nick aqui e a gente vai conhecer um pouquinho também do backstage. A gente vai conhecer um pouquinho do backstage dele aqui também e ver como tá sendo o planejamento do curso e, claro, fazer algumas perguntas pra ele.
Gente, esse vlog vai ser em inglês. Foi pago pro inglês do Lucas, tá?
I don't understand any word here, so they could basically just talk shit about me and I wouldn't get it.
First thing first, how many bags do you have?
Right now I have like 5 bags.
5 bags, guys!
Bro, like I have 5 bags. I have one NAS server here. So basically I have my server with like all my different data on it. So this is like in a dog bag. So I basically just take this in the hand when I go to the airport. And I also have one big backpack, but yeah, it's just getting way too much. I just have so much equipment, especially for the course right now. I have so much like lighting equipment. That's why I decided to send one bag actually back to my family. So I'm gonna send my like backpack and tent and all that stuff for hiking. I'm gonna send it back. I think I have like 2 or 3 suitcases of just gear.
Wow! And one big question. They never stop you like on the airport and made a lot of questions?
Yeah, last time there were a lot of questions, but they were still like, yeah, okay, this time we just let you go, but next time you have to fill out some lists. But I honestly, like, I didn't do it again. I mean, I'm gonna fly to Medellin. I'm actually gonna move to Medellin in Colombia in like 3 days. And again, I didn't prepare anything. I just hope that they're gonna be fine with it, to be honest.
So in Brazil, they always stop us and made a lot of questions.
Yeah?
Like, where you come from? What do you bring this? Do you have like the receipt?
Okay.
And if you say, no, I don't have, and alright, come with me and you need to pay a tax.
Fuck. But also if it looks used a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. They don't care about that.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think we don't need to show that much of the villa, but let's just go into the studio maybe.
Okay.
So it's quite dark in here. I'm not sure if your lens is gonna handle it. Maybe you'd need to take off the ND.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So
This is our place now.
This is basically kind of like my studio right now. This is where I film all of the different lessons. So if I just sit down, you can see what it looks like. This is the setup. And yeah, here I just shoot my different videos. Right now I switched it up a bit. In the beginning I just had like a table in the middle because I was just talking towards the camera. But now I'm also explaining a lot on the computer at the same time, and that's why I switched up everything a little bit. Have like a lot of different lights, to be honest, way more lights than I expected. I was always like, when I was starting out with filmmaking, I was always asking myself why people would have so many lights, but now I really understand it's like, the more small lights you have, the more you can just like shape the backdrop and everything of your setup. So now I have like this huge key light here. Back here we have one for the rim lights with like a gel in front of it. Here's like a fill light to just give me a little bit more on the other side of my face. And back here we just have these like very small lights, these like aperture.
And there is one trick.
What's
that?
Yeah, so basically we have all these like aperture mini lights, and then we wanted to have some sort of texture on the wall here because I felt like it was just like looking too flat. And then Patrick and I was just like coming up. Patrick is one of my team members. We were just coming up with like creative ideas to just get something on the backdrop. So basically we just took like the paper of like a cereal packaging and just like cut it in there. And then now I have like some nice lines on the background.
So,
gotta get creative, eh?
In Brazil, we have one name for this. We call this gambiarra.
Gambiarra?
Yeah, there is one gambiarra.
What is it? Is it a plant or is it...
No. You do something, it's not like really good. It's just
So it's like shitty rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that?
That
You
is
know
one
that
trick.
Instagram channel? shitty rigs?
No.
They always like repost when people just like take shitty stuff
Yeah.
and put something together to make it work. But that's how you should do it. Like, if you don't have it, just find a creative solution to get
We
it.
have a huge teleprompter here.
Yeah, exactly.
There is one of the question I want to have here. It's like,
Yeah,
if you-
exactly.
do you
So-
use like teleprompter or?
Yeah, so basically, before I never used a teleprompter, but for this lesson, I really needed to buy one because I'm basically scripting the majority of all the lessons in order to provide as much value as possible in the shortest amount of time.
But it's really hard to see. Like, it's really far away.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I actually, like, I'm a bit short-sighted, so I can't see that well when it's far away. And in the beginning, I was always sitting here and like trying to read it, but at some point, like, I'm recording here like 8 hours a day, and then it's like, it's just so hard to read for me. So I actually have
imagine.
contact lenses now. So I bought myself contact
Oh,
lenses so that
really?
I can read it. Because I didn't want to like switch midway through the course
Yeah.
to like wearing
With the
glasses. So that's why I just like got contact lenses, and yeah, it works out quite well now. So you can see like, now I can just scroll here.
That
I
is
can
really
go
good,
to the
guys.
different parts.
Quando ele movimenta aqui, movimenta lá. When you move here, move
Yeah,
there.
exactly. And then I can just like talk right now. So you follow your intuition and make the process fit to your own liking, because oops, I have to play stars here. You to follow your intuition and make the process fit to your own liking, because in the end, mood boarding is like, and then you could see it move.
Wow, and you have like one reference here, like you have like your monitor.
No, yeah, so
the
this was also very improvised.
This was from like this villa, right?
Yeah, this was already here.
But this monitor,
This
you-
is mine.
you
I'm
put
taking this one with me everywhere.
What monitor are you
it's
using?
inside the luggage.
Yeah. It's just between the clothes.
Okay.
No, like this one was here already, and I just plugged in an HDMI from my camera, so that's pretty handy. I hope that the next apartment where I'm going is also going to have like a TV. But this one, I'm just taking it everywhere with me, but I don't even know the model. I just bought it in South Africa. It was like one of the few the few monitors that you could buy in Cape Town. It's from Dell, but it does its job. I mean, color grading, I do it on here, but it works out well.
Incredible. So it's really hard for me like to switch between the monitor and the screen of the computer, because it's on the MacBook it's beautiful.
Oh
And I
yeah,
move to the other one, it's like it's beautiful too, but it's like completely different.
yeah, exactly.
So, interesting question. You are like recording so far away. Which lens are you using to record in this course?
That's a 35mm.
35?
Yep, 1.8.
Ah, it's really good.
Yeah, I love it.
And about your lights and your setup.
So this is basically the key light. It's called Godox SR125Z, I think. Honestly, I don't know any product names. So this is my key light here. It's just like, this is the key light, having a grid on here so that it doesn't spill that much. Then if you turn around back here, then you're going to see the rim light. So this is basically just, I put a gel up here so that it's like color blue. And also this is like just improvised stuff because that it doesn't spill on the wall.
Gambiarra.
And and then next up, this is the fill light.
El Gato?
Yeah,
Or
it's
key
a
light?
Gato.
El Gato?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
It's really
really good.
famous one for sequence.
Yeah. And then last but not least, it's just like those, basically those two small
F3
lights.
MC.
Yeah, exactly. And with those, it just creates this nice gradient between the colors on the backdrop, and I really
And
like
why
it.
did you choose teal and orange?
Teal and orange. I don't know. I just find it the most visually appealing, to be
Yeah.
honest. And also, it's quite nice, especially if that one is a bit more, a bit warmer when it comes to the color. Then it's quite a nice color contrast to have like blue. Then this face is, this side of the face is orange. Then this side of the face has like the blue rim light, and then it's orange again. So it's like a nice color contrast that it creates.
Really good.
Yep.
Guys, I'm impressed. Look that. Ele tem gavetinha pra cada coisas. Olha só, aprendam, homens. Carregadores, micro USB, USB-C, outros. Gavetinha. Ele trouxe isso na mala. Ó aqui, gavetinha. Luz, gavetinha. I'm impressed. You're really
Yeah.
like organized guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely organized, but I was thinking about getting rid of those because it's just like so much space. I was wondering to just get
Yeah.
pouches, but honestly, they're filled
But
up.
it's really,
Like they're filled up to
easy.
the max. So it's nice to have it because then you can just go to a new place, drop them there, and you have all your organization right away. So it's quite
I
nice.
love this idea, bro.
Yeah.
No, this is like all my... This is how I store my files. No, definitely not. So these are like all my old hard drives. I decided to just like put them all together so I have them stick to each other. But this is like all the like old project files, but I have all my YouTube videos, all the online course videos are on my NAS server. And on the NAS server, I think right now we have...
What is the name of this? Sorry?
Of this?
No.
Of the NAS server?
Sorry.
NAS server.
NAS server.
Server.
Ah, alright.
Yeah. I think by right now we're somewhere around 40 terabytes.
Woohoo!
But it always depends like how you set up the different hard drives because we also have something that like it copies a mirror onto the other hard drives and stuff.
Amazing.
But around like 40. In total it's definitely more like 50,
Yeah.
60. Yeah.
Wow.
This is the drone part.
That's the drone part, yeah.
This is huge.
Yeah,
This is
actually
the
like
new one.
I didn't fly it so far. I just got it myself.
Today's the day?
Yeah, today's the day, bro. I'm kind of scared.
Nossa, é lindo. It's bigger.
Lindo, it's like beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so basically just like I have a lot of friends who do like who fly FPV professionally for like big sets.
Yeah.
And I have one friend who develops his own frame and he basically just sent 2 of them to me. And now he just like got me all involved into like setting it up correctly. And now everything is ready to start. I did like I paired the controller last night to it and I had like no flight so far. And before I was only flying the like DJI
Let's
FPV,
go.
so
It's
it's gonna be super sketchy, hey.
Oh, look, the battery. It's huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many
let me
minutes do
see.
you have here? 5?
10.
Okay, 10. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, 10?
Yeah.
10 minutes with this
It's like
battery.
2 times your battery, yeah.
I'm already preparing right now everything for the move. So basically in here it's like mostly batteries.
That was your carry-on backpack, like.
Yeah, exactly. And here's like all the different batteries and power banks. And actually got a second A7S III now for like B-roll because we're also going to shoot like behind the scenes footage for all the like shooting module. So where I'm actually gonna be like out in the field and show how everything is done. That's why I got actually a second
And
camera.
it's really hard because sometimes you like recording with your camera, you have like the best image, but the B-roll it's like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's really
And bro,
good.
like if I'm shooting a course, I don't even care about the footage I capture. I care about the B-roll footage. So that's why I was like, yeah, I need a second good
and
camera.
the B-roll, the epic B-roll, like the behind the scenes B-roll, it's really important for your marketing.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Welcome to What's in My Bag 2022. I mean, I don't talk much more about it on my channel because I'm a lot more into storytelling and just like using the tools and showing people how to get the most out of the tools. But I mean, I like to talk about gear, but more like very like high-end gear, I guess. But yeah, I mean, here I have let's just start here. That's a 20mm 1.8 from Sony. It's pretty nice because it
Wow,
also
it's
has
really
like
good.
the aperture ring, so you can change the aperture on the lens itself. That one is really nice. I have a 16-35 f4 actually. It's not the G Master because
It's because it's
just
more
smaller.
light, this one.
Yeah, it's smaller and like better
Yeah,
for
it's
vlogging. This one, obviously the standard 24-70mm 2.8 Sigma. Just half the price of the G Master, so that's why I got it. But actually, not sure if I would recommend it because sometimes it has like some dust getting into it. So that's a bit annoying sometimes, but you don't really see it. And this one is also a really nice one. This is actually a 105mm macro. I love that one because like macro shots, I don't know. I feel like it's a completely new level to filmmaking.
Yeah.
Just like you have drone shots, you have like all of the really small details, and if you know how to use it, it's very nice. And with this one, you can also like change basically the autofocus and manual focus on the lens itself, and you can use it just like a normal lens, so you can also just use it as a normal 105mm, but you can also use it as a macro to go really close to different things.
Wow, man.
And
That's
then-
a dream lens for me.
Yeah, that was really nice, and that's just like an APS-C lens, 10-18mm. If you put this lens on a full frame camera, then you have like the widest angle ever. It's crazy because it's an APS-C lens and it's like 10mm. So sometimes I use it for vlogging, but also has some other issues where it's like not that well stabilized or a bit shaky on the sides of it. But yeah,
You can see on the corner.
Now we have
Exactly.
the huge one.
yeah, that's a like DJI Mavic 3 Cine. Yeah.
And I remember you talk with me, you love this drone, but we are thinking about to change this drone for the Mavic Mini 3.
I was thinking about it, yeah. So I've been flying this one for the last year or so, and I love it. It's like, the fact that it is so heavy is really nice, that like, because it doesn't move that much if there's like strong winds, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Quality is also nice. I'm just not the biggest fan of the colors, to be honest. I mean, obviously with a lot of grading you get it to the point, but the base of the colors that I have here, I don't like it too much. And I think that there are other drones like the Mavic Air 2 that I had before were insane when it comes to colors. But I'm not sure, maybe it's just me, but I don't like grading the footage of it that much. So I was thinking about switching it to the Mini 3 Pro, but I'm not sure yet.
It's a big change, yeah.
Yeah, I have to see if I make that change. I'm thinking right now, I'm not like into upgrading a lot right now, because I feel like all of my equipment does its job, so I'm probably
You have
just gonna
everything
stick to
what
it.
you need.
Yeah.
And about your computer, what do you have here?
That's the MacBook Pro M1 Max 16-inch, and basically just maxed out. So it's the Apple M1 Max, 64 gigabytes of RAM and 4 terabytes SSD. So yeah, it's kind of like the best you can get.
Yeah,
but obviously it's
definitely.
super important. Like if you
Definitely.
edit on it and if you use it on a daily basis, it's
It's
so
the
worth
first
it.
thing you need to carry is about your computer,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
for
first
sure.
investment, yeah.
For sure.
And look, we have something here. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you can already have a look in here. I mean, we're just doing like a lot of different animations to explain everything for the course, because like storytelling is such a, I don't know, it's such a difficult topic to explain in some ways, and I feel like there's not really good courses out there that explain storytelling in detail, and that's why we're actually making a lot of custom animations to just show everything visual, because as soon as you see these like visual models of everything, then yeah, all of those different tips and tricks just become a lot more understandable, to be honest. So I actually have one team member working with me right now, and he just does like custom animations all day long. So far we have like more than 300 custom animations.
Wow.
Bro, it's crazy.
Wow.
And like this is
Man,
this
there's
is
a
what
lot.
like this is what
That is what I love it to see, man.
this is
the
what
Notion.
Oh my
what
god,
Notion
man.
looks like right now.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm leaking everything already here. No, so like right now we have 35 different lessons that are in production, and yeah, like there's a lot of different things that are linked to the different lessons, like which module it is, which production step it is, who is editing the lesson, what setup do I have to use, in which status it is right now, all that sort of stuff. And that overview just really helps the whole team to stay on track, so that everybody knows where the lesson is right now and what they have to do with it. So yeah, it's really nice. Like on the right side, we actually also count here sometimes like the animations and also the word counts. And so right now I scripted 235,000 words so far.
How many words? Sorry?
235,000 words. Yeah, so that's, I looked it up, it's around like 700 pages of a book. And we're in the 4th module out of 9.
Do you have a plan to make one book with this course?
I was thinking about it, I just don't want to go through all the scripts again. But maybe.
One time it's done, it's okay. We need to
Yeah.
have like 1 year to refresh our mind.
Yeah,
we can do
and
that.
I feel like the course is so much more valuable than a book, because you have the visuals
Yeah,
as well.
definitely.
So it's a lot nicer to consume for me. So I don't really see why I would turn it into a book. But yeah,
But I think he needs to have one book. What do you think about Danny?
I think the same, yeah. I will buy it.
if you guys take care of all the spelling mistakes, then I'm okay with it. There's also like a remote from Sony, which is pretty nice. So you can just hit here and then it starts
Oh,
recording.
no way! Let me see this, bro. You can press recording.
Lucas wanted.
You can do everything. Like look on the screen. So I can just stop the recording now.
Oh, sorry, I'm the front.
And then I can just go into the things. I can look at all the different
Lucas.
ones I recorded.
What?
Yeah. Bro, everything is
Man.
automatic here.
It's possible to buy this on AliExpress?
Technology.
I want to have this link.
I don't have
I have
any
no
idea.
idea. Maybe Amazon.
Wow, you can delete the video.
You can do anything. So I'm never moving. I'm just like boop, boop, and then I'm filming.
Did you like it to know about everything what he has?
I love it. It's really nice to know everything, to see the setup and everything. Really nice.
Bro, first thing first, thank you so much
No worries.
for like receiving us
welcome.
here and open your computer, your camera, everything
bro.
what you have.
You got the first insight into the whole course.
Are you excited for your course?
Bro, I'm super excited. It's just like, it's a freaking long way to go, but
imagine.
as soon as it's out, I think it's gonna be insane. Like, I don't think that anybody else has put so much effort into teaching
I
something.
don't think so, yeah, the same.
It's gonna be nice, for sure.
Waiting for that.
Se você gostou, você já sabe, dá um like aqui, comenta. Do you understand?
Suscribo,
Yeah.
Em português, inscreva-se.
inscreva-se.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or in Spanish, subscribe. No, it's not subscribe, sorry. Inscreva.
Inscreva-se.
Inscreva-se.
In Germany,
Abonnieren.
Abonnieren.
Yeah.
Abonnieren.
Se abone.
And comment below.
Yeah. Kommentieren.
Comentieren?
Comentieren.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
easy one. É isso aí.
Comentei.
Muito obrigado pela sua presença. O canal do Nick tá linkado aqui no card. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo perguntando coisas pro Nick. É isso aí. Beleza, agora o vídeo acabou.